Lucky number 13 bites the dust. Meghan Markle and Prince Harry's Archewell Foundation director Catherine St. Laurent leaves after only 1 year. Ugh. The hemorrhaging continues. Meghan's chief of staff has quit after less than a year, the latest of 13 key aides to leave the Sussexes. Her long-serving agent has also left while the PR team has been sidelined. It has emerged. So the PR team has been sidelined as well. This is her. She looks fairly young. She was formerly employed by Melinda Gates' Pivotal Ventures, and she took on the job in April 2020. So it should have been a stepped up. So Catherine St. Laurent left a plum job with Bill and Melinda Gates to work as Harry and Meghan's chief of staff last April. It's March. At the time, she said she was honored, but insiders say the Canadian mother of two became frustrated. She has been shifted to a senior advisory role, but is not expected to stay. She has also stepped down as chief exec of their Archewell Foundation. What is going on? Are there all kinds of illegal dealings going on over there? I mean, what's going on? I mean, I think that Harry and Meghan are using their charity, Archewell, as their personal checking account. Okay, I think 93% of donations, quote, donations, can be spent on anything, can be spent on their personal things. The Oprah interview, CBS paid $7 million for Prince Harry and Meghan Markle interview with Oprah. Did Oprah just make a $7 million donation? Okay, they're under investigation by the Charity Commission. Campaigners report Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's Sussex Royal Charity and William and Kate Middleton's Royal Foundation to the Charity Commission over conflicts of interest, inappropriate use of funds, and lack of independence. These are all buzzwords for misappropriation of funds. The group alleged £145,000 was transferred from the Royal Foundation to the Sussex Royal. So the Royal Foundation, they distribute, that's a different kind of foundation, obviously, than Sussex Royal. That's a problem. You can't change the nature of that money. If you can spend 93% of it on anything in Sussex Royal, and that's not the case in the Royal Foundation, that's misappropriation of funds. The Royal Foundation gave £145,000 to Travelist. Travelist was not created as a foundation. It was created as a corporation. The transfer of those charitable monies to a corporation is theft. You've changed the nature. So they're actually under investigation. And she's running, this lady, Catherine St. Laurent, is running Archewell, the foundation. The Sun reveals that Meghan has parted ways with Nick Collins, her agent since she was an unknown actress. Let me get this straight. This guy who made Meghan famous, he's been her agent all along. He got rid of her? Are you kidding me? That's like not speaking to your father anymore. PR team Sunshine Sachs, which represented her when she was on Suits, has been shifted to the couple's charity ventures. That could mean that they want a harder-hitting PR team to defend them for their misappropriation of funds, because it's going to heat up. So that's not acquitting. At least 9 other aides quit jobs when Meghan and Harry were working royals. Yeah, absolutely. Plus the helicopter pilot. PR chief Sarah Latham was fired before being poached by the Queen. That is a great catch. Get the top inside person, Sarah Latham, from Harry and Meghan, and get them working for the Queen. Another aide, Heather Wong, quit last month as director of Harry's travel firm. That's Travelist, which is a mess. Couldn't be worse timing. There's no travel at all. Nobody's staying in hotels. Nobody's flying on airplanes. The whole tourism industry is going bankrupt. You want to improve it? You're not going to now. Angela Levin, Prince Harry's biographer, said, not all of them could possibly be bad. Yeah, that's true. Some of them come with huge credentials and experience. Harry and Meghan will develop a very bad reputation if it carries on like this. Yes, absolutely. And we have one more clue. Meghan Markle and Prince Harry's chief of staff, okay, this is that lady, St. Laurent, she wanted out after having to fulfill more work than her job spec. Oh, okay. That's starting to make sense. Meghan is under investigation for bullying staff. 10 people have come forward in Buckingham Palace. That is really unusual because it's a hush-hush environment. Uh, these are very powerful people, and you don't say nasty things about them. They're all asking for anonymity for that reason. But Meghan was calling the helicopter pilot at 5 at getting him flying all over the place for her fake pregnancy cravings. That's the kind of thing we're talking about. So I'm wondering, are there funny dealings? Okay, that's number one. How is the relationship between Meghan and Catherine St. Laurent? I just want to look at that because I think Meghan is definitely a dictator. Did Oprah make a generous donation to Archewell? And was Meghan dumping was she micromanaging the heck out of this lady, Catherine St. Laurent? And why would anybody stand for that?
Good day, YouTubers. Welcome back to my channel. Time for a spot of royalty. Find the book, Playing Card Divination, Fortune Telling the Magi Method on Amazon in paperback and Kindle. Find the full color card deck used here on Etsy/Magi Method. Many thanks to the generous folks who've bought me a cup of tea. Please like. It helps the algorithm. Please subscribe. Please share. A lot of people have been unsubscribed. So this is well, I'm still printing all my tax forms right now, and there's a lot of printing, and they print great, but this ink does not print anything color. That is somewhat of a facsimile of the Archewell director, Catherine St. Laurent. So let's take a look. Is there funny business? Are there illegal dealings? Funny business? Are they just using Archewell as their private pocketbook? Are Meghan and Harry just using Archewell as their private pocketbook? And she's a foundation person. She knows how foundation money should be used. She came from the Bill Gates. She came from the Bill Gates Foundation. Are Bill and Melinda Gates spending the foundation money for personal use? No, absolutely not. Okay, there's no funny business going on that way. There's no misappropriation of funds at the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. Okay, so are Harry and Meghan doing all kinds of stupid, illegal things with this money, meaning they're just spending it as their own money? Is that what's happening? And she just can't stand it. She just can't stand it. I mean, I'm a CPA. I understand this stuff. And if somebody was trying to get me to close my mouth about stuff like that, I wouldn't do it. Okay, what's going on over there? Are there funny dealings going on over there? Two hearts, a close, personal, emotional relationship, blocked, and secrets. 9/11, 3 clubs, talking and interacting. So the foundation of this is the relationship, the close personal relationship is broken. And I think Meghan is very good at, she comes off very emotional. She's very good at making a personal relationship. But I think people realize maybe it's not real. She's not emotionally attached to you. So she took the job. She felt she had a close and personal relationship with Meghan and Harry, and that relationship is now ruined. They were working together. Player, it's just a job. Or she's just acting. Or this can be Meghan. Meghan is the player, the actress. So on her mind is the job. Okay. 9 spades, Mother Earth. Quitting the situation, keeping a sweet face on it, 3 blackbirds, and reacting actions to react to circumstances. So I'm not seeing misappropriation of funds. What I'm seeing is the personal relationships. She's a top person, and so she's going to deal directly with Harry and Meghan. The personal relationships have gone bad, and she's just not liking it anymore. The personal relationships have gone bad. So let's look at Catherine, this lady, the director of Archewell, and Meghan. How is their relationship? Is she being bullied? Is she being micromanaged? Okay, what's going on in their relationship? Is Meghan treating her like a servant, which I think she does. I think she treats people very badly, and I think that's why people quit. She's kind of a Jekyll and Hyde personality. So what's going on between Catherine St. Laurent and Meghan? Catherine St. Laurent, Meghan. Okay, because we have the bullying allegations being investigated now. We have Meghan's behavior is being called into question because Meghan is casting so many aspersions at the Queen and the royals, and also Philip. You know, and I was watching a video, and they said it's not the Queen or Philip who made the comments about the color, Archie's skin color, and on the videos, you know, it was kind of funny videos. They immediately pointed the finger at Philip because he's so old. He's old school, and you know they didn't come up in this politically correct nonsense that we live in, this toxic political correctness that we live in. All right, so what do we have on her side? Catherine St. Laurent, foundation, inheritance, a big pool of money, ruling over a big pool of money and more money. 23 plus 8, 31, city, 8 clubs. So she's all about the job. She's managing this foundation. She's directing what happens. The ruler is very direct action, but it's not a queen, it's a king. So she is like the king of this foundation. That's how she's running it. So she's very competent, and she's no nonsense, and she's just handling the money properly. I understand that. You know, I handled the money, and it's not about anybody's emotions or feelings. It's about handling the money properly. What's going on here with Meghan? Heart, cornerstone. Okay, so the foundation is her personal relationship, conflict in the situation because of the personal relationship. 4 and 4, 8, 2 spades. So they had a falling out. Meghan is making everything personal. Meghan, because this is Meghan, it's not Meghan and Harry. Meghan doesn't understand financial dealings. She's an actress. She's not somebody. She's an influencer. Meghan is absolutely. She's an influencer. So the personal relationship went bad, and it's affecting the professional relationship. Magi, Star of Bethlehem, manifesting a future. 25 spades, manifesting a new future. So the personal relationship went bad. I don't see bullying. I don't see. Let's ask something else. Is Meghan is she micromanaging this lady? Because that I hate that. I worked at high levels in government, and you know, give me the job and then go away. Don't try to tell me how to do it, because I'm gonna do it. Okay, and I had staff under me. I mean, I know what I'm doing. Okay, and I'm sure she's the same way. Do not micromanage her. She knows what she's doing, and she knows what she's doing better than Meghan or Harry knows what she's doing. And she really understands the laws and how to do these things properly. And that's actually obvious from the spread. She looks very competent in handling the money appropriately according to the laws. And that's very, very important. Okay, and that's why Harry and Meghan their foundations are under investigation by the charity council or whatever, the charity whatever, because they don't know how to handle this, and people like her are people who do know how to handle it, and they need to let them handle it. So was Meghan micromanaging this poor lady? Was she micromanaging the heck out of this poor lady? Back up. Okay, so was she micromanaging this poor lady? Mustard seed, messages, hand in hand, all the people, and straight razor. And this adds 2 spades again. Broken chalice. So many people, messages to many people, hurtful messages to many people. Oh, she could have started talking behind her back to try to control her, kind of saying bad things about her, which is very inappropriate. But that's what she's doing with the Queen. That's what she did with Kate. That's what she did to William. That's what she's doing to Charles. That's what she's doing to her father constantly. And, I was really afraid that she was going to do a Me Too on her father, which, that's just too much. I mean, it's just too much, because I know he didn't do that. Okay, I know he's not guilty of anything like that. And I just don't want to hear it. It's just, so she's kind of talking bad about her behind her back. That's what it looks like. Ongoing work, ongoing, and butterfly to the whole world. On an ongoing basis, she's just kind of underneath. So transformation of her job and moving forward. She just feels like this is not a place that she can stay. She feels that this is not a place where she can stay. She's having a bad relationship with Meghan. Meghan makes it very personal, and there is a personal relationship, and that's very important, but there's also a professional relationship, and that's very important. So she just doesn't like working for Meghan and Harry. And I think that's everybody in the world doesn't like working for Meghan and Harry. Did Oprah make a generous donation to Archewell? Because I went and looked. I searched for this specifically, and I couldn't find anything, but that just means it hasn't come out yet. We don't know it yet, if it has happened. So let's ask the cards, because there was payments to Oprah, and it's customary, it's normal and customary for interviewees to get paid, especially famous people, to be paid millions of dollars to be interviewed, because everybody benefits. So did Oprah make a backdoor generous donation to Archewell? Instead of paying Meghan and Harry directly for the interview, she made a donation. Did Oprah make a donation? Secret. Oh, look at that. Do we have Oprah making a generous donation to Archewell? We have 3 face cards. We have the snake underlying, secretly underlying, and very cleverly. 24 plus 7, 31. 8 clubs in the world. So very cleverly, underhandedly, and very sneakily, secretly. Yeah, I think she did. Fox is a good money card. It's a great business card. This is all about secrets and underhanded dealings. I think yes. We have a 2. We have a connection. We have direct connection through multiple means. 7 and 13 adds 5 spades. Definitely. So Meghan and Harry did get paid. Okay, but they got paid through backdoor channels. So they could have just slipped them some money, a suitcase full of money, or they could have made a donation to Archewell, which is going to be traceable ultimately. But they definitely got paid. So this is another virtue signal, okay? And Meghan and Harry just came out and said, okay, we admit it. We weren't married 3 days before the Windsor wedding. They admitted it. They came out with an apology and a correction, and they actually admitted it. So how many untruths are going to come out So that's a big one. Okay, this is like Amber Heard saying she's giving the whole $7 million settlement from Johnny Depp to the ACLU. Okay, that's traceable. Did Amber Heard make a $7 million donation to anybody? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. And it's completely provable, and now Johnny Depp is suing Amber Heard to get that money back because she didn't do it. And the charity needs to sue because they can plan based on that, based on her saying, I'm going to do this, and she didn't do it. So they can sue for that money. Okay, what do we have going on? Were there funny dealings? Because the thing that would concern me most, and I'm absolutely qualified to do the job that she was doing, and I had an opportunity to do that, to run a foundation, which I didn't take. So I'm absolutely qualified to do exactly what this lady is doing. And what would concern me the most is misappropriation of funds. Those are criminal acts. Am I seeing that? Are Harry and Meghan using this as their pocketbook, as their checkbook? No, it's just bad relationships. The relationships went bad. The personal relationships went bad. And that's literally what happened. So I looked at Catherine St. Laurent and Meghan. She's all business. I really love these cards. She's all business. She does the job exactly by the book, and and that's her job, to handle that money appropriately and distribute it to the charities in a timely manner, all that stuff. It's all about handling the money. Okay, what's over here with Meghan? It's all emotions and conflicts in the situation, and she's just like, yeah, I'm just going to move on. She doesn't feel like this is a place she wants to stay because the relationships are not great, but I don't see funny business with the money. Okay, so there's not like really illegal things happening, because I know I have personal experience with people who've done that many times. Many times. I've seen that over and over in my life. I've seen it. Okay, was Meghan micromanaging? She's, in previous, she was sending people out for snacks, the helicopter guy. She was texting people at 4 a.m. and 5 a.m., and just sending, she just micromanages the heck out of people. And it's awful, okay? Probably you've had managers like that. It's awful. So was she micromanaging people? It looks like she was not, she doesn't speak well. She talks badly behind people's backs. And I think narcissists do this to take control of you. They run a slander campaign. Okay, and that's very important. How's she going to get another job if her reputation is harmed or destroyed? I've seen this a lot. Steven Spielberg does this. I know he does this. It's very bad. That's very, very, very bad. Okay, and did Oprah make a generous donation behind the scenes? Absolutely, absolutely. And there's several people involved. So they were really under the, the Lion King, when Meghan got the voiceover for the elephant, Disney made a $1 million donation to Archewell. Everybody saw it. That already happened. They did that. They've been there. They've done that. They got the T-shirt and they got nailed for it. Maybe they're going to do it that way again, but that would be foolish. There's some smart people, whether you believe Harry and Meghan are like super brilliant or not, there's some very smart people around them. And there's lots of ways to get this money to them, including just driving, putting in a trunk in $20 small bills and just driving it over to Montecito and just handing it to them. There's lots of ways to do that. So there's definitely a backdoor. Oprah is Meghan and Harry are getting paid. So this is just another untruth that's coming out in that famous Oprah interview, which may largely backfire. I think it will backfire on them ultimately. It hasn't yet. It's going to take time for all of it to unravel. That's how I see it. I'm Joseph Magi, author of Playing Card Divination, Fortune Telling, the Magi Method. Find the book worldwide on Amazon and Kindle and paperback versions. Find the full color card deck used here on Etsy/Magi Method. Many thanks to the generous folks who bought me a cup of tea. Please feel free to like, share, subscribe, and comment.